When I tossed some spare change to the beggar, he looked startled. I watched the panicked beggar, and suddenly I saw my late husband's honor medal on him. I demanded he explain how he came by that medal, but he just hung his head in silence. Then my boyfriend John showed up. He's a high-ranking officer. John also noticed the medal on the beggar's chest, but unusually yanked off his epaulets and accused the beggar of being a thief. Suddenly I realized the beggar's leg was crippled, and John ruthlessly stomped on him. After that, John and I left. When I got home, I heard the sounds of someone rifling through drawers. Gripping my gun, I went in, but it turned out to be the beggar from earlier. I warned him to get out or I'd pull the trigger.
You won't.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. It's 10 years ago we worked together. Napkin airplane, nachos.
When I saw the token of our love, that was the moment I finally believed the man standing before me was my husband Jack, who had died. In that instant, I remembered the sweet times we shared, and tears streamed down my face unstoppable.
That you're dead! I was mourning for you!
Jack started to explain, but John's voice came from behind, and Jack bolted. Then I told John who the beggar really was, and asked him to help me. John looked troubled, but he still agreed. The next day, John found Jack. He not only returned the honor medal to Jack, but brought his files too, and let Jack re-enlist in the army. Jack's old comrade Bob immediately recognized him, and when he learned how Jack had cheated death, Bob pulled out a classified document. Jack was stunned to discover that it was John the officer who had framed him all those years ago. Jack then planned revenge. At the next day's gathering, Jack clean-shaven made a surprise appearance. Everyone was shocked. I stared at Jack's familiar face, my hand trembling. Then Jack publicly exposed John's crime, but John refused to admit anything, and called the police. The police searched Jack and found a file on him. John immediately accused Jack of being an enemy spy, just as the cops were about to take Jack away. Jack appealed to Bob, asking him to testify. Bob was afraid at first, but finally his conscience won. Bob publicly revealed John's wrongdoing and defended Jack. In the end, John was taken away by the police for investigation. As he left, Jack tore off his medal and told John he didn't deserve that honor, and at that moment, I finally understood the pain behind Jack's years of hiding his true identity. I stood up and slowly walked toward him.
Promise me you won't think me again.
I promise.